Umar ibn Khattab, he says that the Quran was 1,027,000 letters, which mean more than 85% of the Quran is gone. How many? Umar ibn Khattab himself, he said, the chapter of Al-Ahzab used to be equal to the chapter of Al-Baqarah. How many is left? The Quran is gone. No Quran. Who is saying that? Umar ibn al-Khattab. This is not Christian Prince. Even Umar, he says that the chapter of Al-Ahzab used to have the verses of stoning to death. Where we can find today stoning to death verses. And you know, because we don't make things up, we show proof. And it says the chapter of Al-Ahzab used to be equal to the chapter of Al-Baqarah. This is the question. If it's true that the chapter of Al-Ahzab used to be equal to Al-Baqarah, yes or no? And here you see, actually, in the question says, man, he came, Ibn Hubaysh, he came to Ibn Abi Ka'b. He said to him, Ibn Mas'ud, he used to erase al-Mu'awwadatain from the Mus'haf. And he say, well, that this is not from the Quran. It's not from the Quran, which means it's a lie. Who says that? Ibn Mas'ud. It is not from the Quran. It mentioned to Rasulullah, the Prophet of Allah, how many verses you count Al-Ahzab. He said, the companion, 73. My father says it used to be equal to the chapter of Al-Baqarah. Do you see it? Used to be equal to the chapter of Al-Baqarah. They will show you all the reference. And this is Sahih. Look.
It was narrated by Abdullah bin Imam Ahmad in Sawad al-Musnad 21207, Abdul Razzaq in al-Musannaf 5990, Ibn Hibban in Sahih 4428, al-Hakim in al-Mustadrak 8068, and al-Bayhaqi in al-Sunan 16911, and Ibn Hazm in al-Muhalla 12/175, on the authority of Asim bin Badala, on the authority of Zur, who said, Ubay bin Ka'b said to me, how do you recite Surah Al-Ahzab? Do you count it? He said, I told him, 73 verses. He said, never, I have seen it, and it is equivalent to Surah Al-Baqarah, and we have read in it, the old man and the old woman, when they commit adultery, stone them, absolutely a punishment from God, and God is mighty, wise.
Do you see it, guys? Saying that there's hundreds of verses missing in one chapter alone. And yet the Abdul, they say to us that the Quran is not corrupt.